to the Radio Vault Mystery Theater. I am the keeper of the vault. Tonight's story illustrates how things aren't always what they seem. Isn't it funny how we make up our minds before we really know the facts? Beware, things aren't always what they appear to be. Your story tonight is Sweet Little Thing. Act 1. As Colin had watched his wife going through all the crap the old lady had sitting in her driveway, tools, toys, clothes, and everything in between, the old lady had stared at him with intense, dark eyes. She seemed to have the same garage sale every week. Where did she get all this crap? Colin let out a heavy sigh and looked for his wife. He was just about to tell her it was time to go when something caught his eye. He turned, and there she was. The old woman was standing next to him. She spoke to Colin.
Hi, I'm Amanda Larson. You guys visit my garage sales every week, but nothing seems to interest you, Mr.
Watson. Colin Watson. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Amanda. My friends call me Mandy.
What do you think about this, Colin?
No. Mandy, this is my wife, Jennifer Watson. Jennifer, this is Mandy Larson.
Hi, Mandy. We come here every week. You always have a lot of stuff. You always have some rather unique things.
Some folks don't know how to cherish things very long, and that's how they end up with me.
Wow. I've never heard of a garage sale being described that way.
Well, I think you always have charming things.
Where do you get all of these things?
I find them homes where they will be cherished. You wouldn't believe how some of these things fall into my lap out of thin air. Sometimes it's like they find me.
A very tall, thin man with dirty pepper gray hair, with crevice-like wrinkles on his weathered, leathery face was approaching.
Oh, hello, Gordon. Do you have something for my menagerie today?
Yeah, I think you could sell this.
Oh my, an antique baby doll. Used to be worth a lot back in the day. She's porcelain. She has blonde, curly hair, but she's so dirty. Let's see. I suppose we could clean her up and she'd sell okay.
I'll take it for $10 just the way it is.
What?
Well, I think it would clean up well. And with some nice baby clothes, it would make a nice addition to all your other junk. I mean, treasures. I think it is a sweet little thing.
Sold.
Mandy, where are you going?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
I wonder what she's up to.
Who cares?
These are on the house. It's a bag of doll clothes and accessories. I'm sure they will fit her. You can have the money, Gordon. You always bring me such nice things to sell.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mandy. And, Gordon?
We gotta go. Thanks again.
The couple now headed for the car with their newfound treasure. Act 2. The happy couple now in possession of a sweet little thing. Granted, she was in bad condition and needed some tender loving care to get her into acceptable condition. But Jennifer could see the beauty through the doll's dirt-stained face.
Thank you for buying her for me, Colin.
I saw your eyes light up when you saw that dirty little thing, and I knew that dirty little thing had to be yours.
I hope these little gray spots come off.
I'm sure you'll find a way.
I know the perfect place for her to sit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was thinking we could make room on the top shelf of the curio in the living room.
Well, that sounds like a great idea. Well, here we are. Now the fun begins.
I think maybe a little bleach will take these stains off.
Make sure you use the right concentration so you don't fade the finish.
Wow, her eyes are so realistic. Such a bright color blue.
And her hair is so soft and pretty. I think we should give her a name. What about Katie?
Okay, Katie it is. Well, Katie, I'm your new mommy, Jennifer, and this is your daddy, Colin.
Hi there, sweetheart.
Wow. It looks like she's smiling at us.
You're so silly. Don't you think so, Katie?
The couple started cleaning the doll. Jennifer had immersed herself into scrubbing the doll's body, while Colin busied himself going through the clothes, searching for the perfect outfit and perfect accessories.
Whew, finished, finally. She is so pretty. Rosy cheeks and bright red lips. I'm really surprised how well her hair came out.
The blue color in that dress really makes her pretty blue eyes show up.
She looks like an angel.
She sure does. This is the perfect place for her, right next to all our other treasures.
Yes, indeed. I still can't believe you like that doll.
You mean Katie? What a day. I'm tired too. Let's go to bed.
Colin and Jennifer slept soundly that night, and in the morning went on with their regular business. The following night, Jennifer was awakened by a noise that seemed to be coming from the living room.
Colin, I heard a noise in the living room.
Okay, I'll go check it out.
I'm going with you.
Who's there?
Wow, I'm sure I heard a noise out here.
I heard it too. Ah, well, let's go back to bed.
As Colin and Jennifer went off to bed, Katie's eyes began to glow in the darkened room. And now a word from our sponsor.
Hey there, my name's Guido. Do you have a problem with body odor? No, not your own. I mean those ones stacked up in the cellar like cordwood. Well, that's why I'm here. I run Jiffy Stiff, the 10-minute embalming service. If your loved one's not in and out in 10 minutes or less, the next one's free. Be sure to try our drive-thru window and after-hours drop-off box. Remember our name, Jiffy Stiff. Look for us under the big neon casket.
And now, Act 3.
What happened last night?
I don't know, it's like a bad dream. I could have sworn I heard something moving in the living room.
Well, I think it was just a figment of our imagination.
The same figment of both of our imaginations at the same time?
Soon, Colin was off to work. As Jennifer turned back to the kitchen, she froze, looked at the cabinet. Katie was facing a different direction, and all the figurines had been knocked off the shelf around her.
You don't seem to be smiling anymore. You must have some kind of mouse. My imagination is playing tricks on me.
Jennifer continued to the kitchen. As soon as she left the room, Katie's eyes began to glow. Later, when he returned from work, Jennifer and Colin talked over dinner.
Colin, I think we might have a mouse. Katie was turning all the figurines around till were knocked off her shelf this morning.
I'll have an exterminator come out in the morning.
Later, the couple was resting peacefully, when suddenly jolted from sleep by a noise. Both sat up in bed. The light in the hallway had been turned on, and at the foot of their bed stood a small silhouette with messy hair.
Mandy?
You put that stupid doll in the wrong part of the house. The little cameras in her eyes didn't show us anything, so we had to come visit you a couple times. We had to see what you had here.
Get out of my house! Jennifer, call 911!
As Colin rushes toward Mandy, Gordon's silhouette appears next to her. He holds the doll in one hand, a hammer in the other. Gordon tosses the doll to Colin, who catches it instinctively.
You see, my sweet little thing was only good at one thing: brutality.
Yeah, this is the last day of the sale, and everything is half priced.
How much for the porcelain doll?
Let's see, $5.
Sold.
Tune in next week and see what other treasures we have in the vault. This has been a production by Troop of Lost Souls Entertainment and Film Syndicate. Written by Charlie Mitchell, produced by Anthony Stapiello, and directed by Rick L. Baker. Post-production and sound effects by Brian Collins. Video effects by Ricky Yvette Westmoreland. The commercial was played by Joe J. Thomas. The cast was played by Joe J. Thomas as Colin, Cassandra Raphael as Jennifer, Rhoda Pell as Mandy, J. Anthony McCarthy as Gordon, Ricky Yvette Westmoreland as the estate saleswoman, and I am Trevor Bates, your psychotic storyteller and keeper of the vault. See you next week, if you dare.